Hello, magical item tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Pools of Darkness with me, BlueAnkylo. So, let's see. A couple things have happened between episodes. First up, the foremost thing is we went back to town so that I could try leveling up Rodica, and it turns out that I was wrong. I'd read, on the internet that supposedly in first edition rules, you could actually keep dual classing as many times as you wanted as a human, and that seems nice and all, but it doesn't actually work in-game. So although I was planning on going human 17 thief, 17 fighter, and then high-level mage, that's not going to actually work out. So what we're going to do here is, I'm sorry Rodica, you're back to your multi-class non-human self. And, it's fine, but I just feel like, as much, I didn't want to give up backstabbing. Like, I wanted at least one thief on the team that could do backstabs. And the only way a thief does good backstabs is if they're a fighter, because if they've got a pure thief or a thief mage, their Thaco kind of sucks and they can't use the best weapons, generally. So, your backstabbing and survivability is very weak. So, you could be a fighter thief, and then at least your backstabs would be good. But as you guys have seen, like, 90+% of the difficult encounters, what we need is more magic. The difficult encounters need magic. So, I figure we'll just leave you as a multi-class. We'll probably do the same thing with Christiana. So, neither of them will be super high-level mage or cleric, but they will be, in my mind, kind of the utility casters. And then Pixel and Blue. So, like, what I'm saying is, Christiana and Rodica are going to get kind of high-level, mostly not very useful fighter and mage levels, and fighter and thief levels, and they'll keep getting magic user and cleric, but slower. And then Fella will get cleric levels very quickly. I will get cleric and mage levels at a reasonably good speed, and Pixel will get magic user levels really fast. Now that he's like pure mage, this is one of the best classes. Now I did read up. Apparently, the most overpowered class in the game is actually a ranger dual-classed into a magic user. And the reason for that we discovered before, where Pixel's having a hard time casting magic in his armor. And apparently, because rangers in this game get access on their own, just as a ranger, to magic user magic, because Fella has stuff like magic missile, if you dual-class him into a mage, as a ranger mage, he could actually have done high-level magic in armor as well. So ranger slash magic user is one of the most powerful combos. But yeah, anyway, that's what we've done. So that's the party, and I'm probably not going to do any more class editing at this point. I'm not sure why Pixel doesn't say magic user slash fighter, because that's what he is. And if I pull him up in the editor, that's how it lists him. Yeah, he's Mage 18, Fighter 17. I'm not 100% sure why it's not showing them both here. It's clear that the game considers him to be a fighter, though, or else he could not equip this stuff at all, so... Okay, so that was the first thing, and the other thing we did this game, between episodes, was Old Blue, he felt really bad about destroying some magic items, before the current adventure started. Somewhere in the past, he lost some boots and some rings, and the party was probably giving him a little bit of grief because, they had some really cool stuff. So he took some time and he tried to figure out how the cloaks worked, and we found these boots of speed in the last dungeon, and we're like, we used to have boots of speed, whatever happened? Why'd we break them, right? So Blue was able to figure it out, and he managed to salvage the ones we had in the last game. So now we've got 2 again. And the thing is, they add to your AC as well. So +2 AC and double your movement. So now Shinga and Fella are super speed fighters, basically. And a little bit of AC. In addition, while Blue was working on that, he's like, well, cloaks of displacement are an awful lot like boots. Maybe I could figure out how to get the magic enchantment on that working now that I've got a few levels up. So I was playing around, and I'm pretty sure that we now have the displacement effect actually working from the cloak. So that's pretty cool. One thing that doesn't work, unfortunately, and I still haven't figured it out, if we ever find another displacement cloak, a new, fresh displacement cloak, maybe I'll be able to learn its secrets and then replicate it. But for now, it still doesn't actually give the armor class unless you unequip your armor. And I did double check it. Cloaks are supposed to, or cloaks of displacement specifically, are supposed to work in conjunction with magical armor. It's just the of protection that doesn't work with enchanted armor. So it's too bad. They still work if you were using bracers, like, so I am planning on Pixel being a little bit different here. If you go with, say, bracers of AC 3, instead of the banded mail, so you can see Pixel loses a little bit of armor class if we take off his armor to cast magic, but it's not that bad. Only down by 2. You could try the drow chain. I tested it out. I don't think you can cast magic in it in this game, unfortunately. That was probably an addition for 2nd edition or maybe even 3rd edition. I think 2nd, though, because I think Baldur's Gate, you could cast magic as like a bard or something in, well, I mean not drow chain, but elven chain if we can find it. I'll try elven chain if we find any. I should have not thrown it away, but I'm pretty sure we got rid of it all, just clearing out inventory, basically. Okay, so I think that's it. It's time to go back to the dungeon. I didn't change much else. Oh, there is one thing I looked up. Remember I noted that, where did it even go? This ring of electrical immunity didn't seem to work. It's actually bugged in this version of the game. If you're playing the Amiga version, this should work. If you're playing the DOS version, it should not work. So that's kind of interesting, I figured. Okay, let's head back. Oh, also, I suppose Fella should get a level up, right? So, there you go, Fella. More spells. Enjoy. Okay. So that's all. So yeah, I'm still not sure, I guess if you're wondering exactly what the game does with these enchantments, I'm not sure. I believe in 1st edition rules, a Cloak of Displacement actually makes you immune to the first damage you take of the battle? Probably not round, that would be overpowered. But theoretically, they will auto-miss the first time they attack, and then after that, maybe this effect stops doing anything. I'm not sure about the boots, though. So, anyway, they have these little enchantments here for people to have Cloaks of Displacement. We found 4 in the last game, and there should be 1 or 2 more we can find in this game, so maybe we'll get one for everyone eventually. Okay, back to work. So, one other thing I did is should have took the shortcut. I did spend a little bit of off-camera time sort of exploring the first level here. So this map is cleared out now, and there really wasn't anything. It was just a few drow fights, spiders and drow and Zentirim warriors. So that's why we had a little bit of experience, and it really wasn't a very interesting exploration, but I did clear it out. If you can see the map, I believe there's 2 passages down, so remember this kind of loops to the other side of the map. This way takes us to a temple. We're going to go there last. We're going to head to the other one, I think it's this doorway, leads us down to the place where we ran into the Silks, the Swan Maze. Silk and her Swan Maze. And I think I remember the way through here fairly quickly, so I'm just going to try to zip through. I don't think there's going to be any more random encounters. I probably fought enough that they're basically done. And I know I was wondering about whether or not I'd be stuck. Oh, right. So there's a few rooms where there's drow skirmishers. They seem to move around on the map as you move around on the map. And you can corner them sometimes. And so that's like arrows from the right. Okay. Don't move. Try to catch them on the right. We missed them. All around, there's more drow. So there's actually skirmishers. We almost caught them that time. You basically have to push them into a corner, and then you'll fight the archer skirmishers. It's kind of cool, but I don't really have a reliable way of forcing them into a corner that you can actually catch them. Oh, there you go. We managed to corner them. They shot us with some arrows, but then we fought them. So there's a few groups like this that are difficult to catch. But other than that, they're not like difficult groups. You can almost just 1v1 all of them. What's down here? Well, that one will surely cast magic, so Pixel, got it. You might be able to guess that I've done this fight once or twice. I think there's like 3 or 4 areas where you can catch some skirmishers like this, and once they're dead, they're gone, but I thought it was kind of a neat little mechanic. Alright. Easy peasy, no big deal. Probably not worth... Well, the arrows, maybe. Okay, let's continue on. So with that... Oh, there's still... Maybe these rooms just always have skirmishers in them. I don't know. Anyway, I want to keep playing the game. So there's definitely skirmishers chasing me around here. Okay, so now we're in that lower pit. Oh yeah, that's one of the things I was saying, that there's sort of 2 areas into this bottom right area of the map. The first one you go down, and then this is where we save some slaves, and Traned would have left the party normally. One way gets blocked off, so you can't get back up to the other area of the map, but one seems to always remain open. Alright, so this route would take us to the temple. We're going to go the other route. That should take us back to the the prison and alchemy labs, I guess. Also, the traps here don't seem to trigger anymore. I'm not sure what stopped that exactly. Alright, we're back in the slave pits. Okay, good. Let's just save it here. There's going to be more Pet of Callistes, probably. And, you know, a Disintegrate can wreck your day, so... Okay, I should also probably buff up a few things. It's probably worth at least keeping resist fire on everyone. Can't remember who, like, I think Shinga has a ring and Christiana has a ring against fire. So just keep everyone to take half damage from fire damage. And everyone's already got protection from evil. You can pray and all that, but I think we'll be fine. Now, one thing that I've sort of forgotten already is Silk told us sort of a couple tricks on how to get by some traps. I've mostly forgotten about them by now. The drow guards stationed here prepare to attack, but their leader notices Silk's amulet and motions for you to pass. Okay, that's one of the things she talked about. So these are loyal to Silk, and because we already rescued her friends, we can just walk right by. A bedroom with a desk and a simple wooden bed. Glass cabinets full of elaborate costumes line the wall. Swan maze. Alright, pick the lock. Good luck, Rodica. Inside is a lopsided iron medallion. It's carved on one side with a single rune. I think that's the same one Silk gave us. 2 ways to get the same thing, but we've got 2 now, just in case. A drow patrol spots you. Quite a lot of sorcerers and all that, all grouped up. Let's try ye old faithful stinking cloud. I didn't like the number of them that are going to be able to cast. So, Rodica, I'm hoping... Oh, shoot, I moved wrong. Okay. I'm hoping that we can get, like, maybe just a lightning bolt or something. Maybe Cone of Cold. Yeah. I might not have enough time to cast it, though. I should actually instead... See, the thing is, they've already started casting, so... Chances are... they will still finish casting before we could finish casting a similar spell. One of the perks of Stinking Cloud is it casts instantly. Yeah, as long as they're coughing, they're not casting magic. At least we got protection from fire. That one's totally helpless. That one's going to try to cast. We actually interrupted most of them. We did pretty well. Unfortunately, Shinga can't really move over there, so... Fella can. Just take the hit. That's the wrong one. What am I doing? I got this. I got lucky. Alright. Ah! Okay, that one was cast from inside the cloud. That's cheating. Alright, well... The more that get killed by choking gas, smoke, or whatever you call it, stinking cloud, the better for me. Just try to keep them all interrupted as much as I can. Lightning bolts, eh? Well... Confusion doesn't seem to work very often, so that's at least good for us. Alright, we're getting there. Hopefully this one in the corner is out of spell charges by now. I have not done a very good job of dealing with her. There we go. Yeah, so I think the one in the top left is totally out, basically. A little bit of smoke, right? Never killed anybody. That's a joke. Kills everybody. So far, our saving throws have survived. Have kept us alive. Alright. Oh, it's surrendered. Fine. Yeah, lots of experience. Good stuff. And probably nothing worth holding on to except maybe the arrows. I don't expect these are high-level drow, so just leave it. And let's at least heal up Christiana a little bit. She took a double lightning bolt, I believe, or some such. And we can just use some other spells to heal up Fella a little. Ah, that's fine. Everyone's looking healthy. You enter a barracks with 8 wooden beds and 4 footlockers. Searching through one of the footlockers, you find a crude map. Journal entry number 5. Let's see. I don't think you'll be able to see it inside Goldbox Companion. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Alright, so if that doesn't work, I can still look it up, of course. Just take a second here. So, journal entry number 5 in the actual journal.
Yo, Ryan, I got a favor.
No talking aloud. Somewhere in here, right? Bells, and then journal. So, number 5. So, that's the fancy map we just found. I think that's the big room with all the traps that Silk was talking about. And this might be one of the ways through it. I don't know. I'm not sure how this is going to go down, honestly. Ah, they were ready for us. Alright. But are we ready for them? Are you ready for the... You know what? Are you ready for the delayed blast fireball? I was gonna go with the cone of cold, but I'm like, nah, that's dumb. That's fine. Didn't hit as many targets as I was hoping. Alright, that's not gonna be good. I can't really do much about it with Pixel. At least it wasn't hold person. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Don't worry about it. Confusion's never gonna kill anybody, right? Fella goes berserk and nearly kills Rodika. Come on, fella. I said Confusion's never allowed to kill anybody. Don't lie to me. Stop it! I need to kill that priestess. Thank goodness for protection from fire, though. Alright, Rodika, get out of there. Alright, fella's regained his senses, thankfully. Okay, all is well in the pools of darkness again. I'm just keeping my eye open for if we find Elven Chain. I think it was the Zenturium guards that had that, though, so... Let's heal up a little bit more. Let's use someone else's healing charges. There it is. Blind. Alright, there you go, Rodika. Good as new. Should turn search off so we don't waste our fire resistance and have to recast it too often. Seems to be safe to rest here. Okay, well, I might come back here if I feel like I want to recharge my spells. I'll try not to redo that too often because it's pretty overpowered if you do that regularly. Too regularly. Oh good, electric spiders. Those are probably the worst. They probably breathe lightning, the same as blue dragons, so I would probably recommend fireballing them. They're probably... I'm almost 100% confident that they are immune to fire, actually. This is fine. I don't think any of these guys have magic resistance, though. So compared to the drow, they're not that bad. You know, we killed most of them right there. I got this, I'm fine. I'd like to kill the electric spiders, though. That was the only one that didn't die to the fireball, so... Looks like we're good. Okay, that's barely worth our time. Killed the spiders. Nothing good came from it. Oh! Well, newly transformed pets of Callistes are penned here. They seem to be in some sort of trance. Nope. We're gonna, do a couple things. I'm gonna go with some prayer, some bless. And we've already got protection from evil, so that's all the main stuff. We're also gonna save it. Let's try this again. Let's do this. You enter the room. One of the pets of Callistes was not as dazed as it first appeared. With a hiss, it unlimbers, and now there's 3 of them. Now, what I've learned is the best way to kill them is to just unleash fury in melee combat. They don't have very good armor class compared to us, and they, although they're very magic resistant, they don't seem to resist swords to the face. So there you go. Not too bad if you just rush them like that. But if you let them start casting magic, whew, bad day. Alright, let's level up. Congratulations, Shinga! You know what you get. 3 more HP. This is a big room. Gonna go check that other room we missed. Another barracks. I guess we should probably see if there's any loot here. Nothing. Alright. Alright, well the only other thing we've missed is, well, we'll get there eventually, is the room with, remember where the guards were? I want to see the other direction back there. I'll save my delayed blast fireball, but a normal fireball should be fine. Not great, not great. Let's throw one more fireball in there. Anything to interrupt the hold person. Actually, it seems like it's only the priestesses. The sorceresses just cast confusion and fireball. It's actually not that big a deal to rush them down, I guess. I should really just focus on the priestess. Just testing out a new album as well for music. I don't know how amazing it's going to be, so we're just, you know, experimenting. Not every OC remix album is a perfect match for this, this style here. Tell you what, have an ice storm. Try to interrupt as many of the sorceresses. Not great, not terrible. Well, you know, what goes around comes around, right? So we took some fireballs. So you got burned by fire. There we go. Broke through finally. That's enough fireballs for you. Alright. Yeah, I don't mind doing these extra battles as long as they give us tons of experience, you know? As long as we're making 10 to 20,000 XP per fight, it's not too bad, right? And it also means I get a level up. Everyone say hello to level 18 Mage Blue. Now I, as well as Pixel, can swarm of meteors. It's gonna be fun. Alright, these are the guys that let us pass. Probably because we have both of our amulets now. Oh, there's like literally nothing here. Okay, so if you look at the map, there's really just one room that we haven't been able to get into. And I think that's the room that our little mini-map, the 3x5 room, was talking about. Like there's some sort of puzzle and traps in there. I probably feel like we're going to end up brute forcing it because I don't really remember what Silk told us very well. So, we'll see what happens. Wish me luck. Let's go. Well, there's a skull over there. It's gonna be 4x5, maybe? Alright, well, I'll just skim the room like that. Easy. Or maybe this is the one. Flashing blue sparks dance between the stones of the archways. Sounds painful. I know she said there was a secret room somewhere. Maybe this was not the trap room. I mean, I feel like that's a dangerous door. Or something. Okay, this room seems less dangerous. Okay, I tried looking at that, didn't do anything. Well, I don't know. I guess we have to go through the lightning? That sounds painful. I honestly have no idea what the path is here. It's probably like, you know, you have to pick the right one of the 3 archways every time. Nope. 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 Well, whatever the correct path was, that was not it. But, you know, we're fine, we're fine. Let's just do a little bit of quick healing here. It is fortunate at this point in the game that you have so much healing magic. Getting through something like that, brute force, is not so bad. You'll notice that Christiana... I'm pretty sure everyone still took damage. Like, oh, we didn't even have the ring equipped, the ring of protection from lightning. But even if we had, I don't think it would have worked from what I've read. So many cure charges. Alright, that's good. Everyone's healed up enough. Let's keep it going. There is a spike-filled pit blocking your way. A narrow bridge crosses it. Cross the bridge. This is the trap that Silk mentioned. As you cross, you cover your eyes, avoiding the blinding flash. I'm glad you guys remembered. Good job, whoever was in the front. And that just crosses the bridge, magically. The floor of this room is covered with red glowing runes. Oh. Maybe this is like the map that they gave us where you teleport around. Yeah. So, there was 2 arrows on the map, and I remember they both kind of pointed... One was like from the door on the left to the bottom middle, and the other one was from the bottom middle to the right side. So, I think I solved the riddle by following the map. I feel like that worked out. An iron golem stands in the center of the room. Sensing your movement, it turns to face you. Do you enter the room? Of course we do. Good luck. As the golem moves towards you, the iron medallion you found shimmers with power. The medallion's light seems to hold the golem at bay. No? I don't think we need to kill it if it's been, like, pacified by the medallion? The golem shies away from you as you cross the room. I mean, I'm sure we could have killed an iron golem at this point, but... The air here is thick with dark energy. In the center of the room is a stone fountain full of black liquid. Lightning plays across its surface. Ah! You recall Leel's? I thought it was Silk. You recall someone's words. This is the drow's fire of night. You better believe it, we're going to destroy it with the essence of pure light we found. Kaboom, right? As you pour more and more of the essence into the fountain, the lightning grows weaker. Oh. It didn't even explode? Who designed this fountain? Well, we got some experience. So, that's the secret entrance. Just checking this place out. Okay, that's going to be a one-way door back to the other area. That's fine. Let's see where this takes us. Huzzah! Ah, another area of the temple. So there was one way to get here from the previous 2 areas ago. This is a secret entrance, I guess. You see little in the gloom. Your first impression is of the sharp stink of spider. Probably not a bad idea to save it. Okay, so I don't know where we're going at all. We'll stick to the edge of the map. Look, I found a room already. A spider is being subdued by a mage. The mage laughs at a watching drow. Don't worry, once she becomes Calliste's pet, she won't care about the likes of you. He leads the non-quiet spider away through another door at the opposite end of the room. Oh, the now quiet, sorry. Should we chase after them? It'd be easier to kill it before it turns into a pet of Callista's. Oh. This is just... It's a very open area. Alright, well, we'll probably find them in here then. In the center of the courtyard, the steward of the temple speaks to a drow woman. Must you leave now, Lady Locast? The steward asks. Soon the ceremony will begin. I must prepare the testing ground for the candidates. Then speak with Callistas herself. Locast waves a small wand crowned with a glowing jewel at the steward, who flinches. She leaves through the northern door. The steward begins to read a proclamation. Okay, proclamation time! Welcome, drow, welcome. Whether you be candidates for a great honor or supplicants before Our Lady, be welcome. I give you good news. Soon, the night spawn, the invincible children of Our Lady Callistes, will come to the temple through the gateway to darkness, and we may all have the honor of seeing them on their way to do battle for Callistes and Lord Bane. Hurry, hurry, you will never see the like again! Because we're going to kill them all. It's pretty hard to see anything when you're dead. Okay, so this... I don't like that. I don't know what that did. Did somebody, like... I don't like it when mysterious tinglings happen. Okay, maybe we won't go that way. What I was going to say, though, was that this is the room that we could have entered into from the caves, basically. Guards! That's not too bad. Oh wait, they're all priests. Never mind, it's pretty bad. Don't worry, they're just gaze spiders. They're just trying to look at us. Alright, this should be fine. Electric spiders, dead! Yeah! That was a good fireball. Very nice work. Alright, well, we made that look easy. Not bad. Good job, team. Alright, one guard patrol dealt with. You look about. Weapons of all types line the walls. A young drow lays her sword at the altar. The attendant says, don't worry. When you finish the test, you won't need weapons. Yes. I mean, you knew something like that was going to happen, but what are you going to say? Would you like some special weapons? Always yes. Alright, lots of priestesses again. Well, I know it's getting old, but you know the drill. That'll hit most of them. It actually only interrupted half of the priestesses. Okay, and then try to interrupt this one as well. Ah, that's like the one we missed. Let's just backstab. It's supposed to be a backstab, but then I pressed the wrong direction. Oh, I can't get up there. Oh well. Look, we've had really good saving throws against hold person today. Nothing to worry about. Alright. Another battle done. Anything good? A few gems, sure. And possibly something good, because this was kind of a special room, right? let's check some stuff out. Let's check the bow, the arrows. Maybe check the bottom for a battle axe. I'm pretty sure those are two-handed though, so unless it was plus 20, we'd probably never use it. It's fine. Let's have a look. It is a plus 4. This is all not very good. Oh, and I looked it up. A short bow, the difference between a composite short and long bow is just the range, the accuracy for long-range weapons. So I'm not sure how the game handles it, but technically a short bow has less range. Although you can still target far away. There's kind of a scaler, like I don't know the numbers, but let's say over 100 meters, the short bow gets -1 accuracy. And then for the long bow, it's like over 200 meters, you get -1 accuracy. Something like that. But otherwise, it should be equivalent. And then the bonus, the plus modifier, is probably worth more anyway. Oops. Let's try 2 at the top. Yeah. Alright. Drow and their garbage. Okay, victorious! I just leave? The remaining weapons taken to furnish Bane's army. Well, I was gonna stop them from furnishing Bane's army. Oh well, at least we won the fight. Okay, we'll just keep doing all the western rooms, I guess. Inside, drow are cleansed and anointed by attendants. 2 speak together. Okay. I just hope Locast can tell Callistas to be careful with her children. Now, don't misunderstand me. I want the Nightspawn to fight for Callistas and for us. But I hear that sometimes they don't just fight the enemy. What if something were to happen to the gateway and the Nightspawn came in but couldn't get out? Oh, go ahead. Report me for a blasphemer. But hand me the vial of antidote first. I think that boy got bit and didn't tell anyone. I mean, when you're dealing with poisonous spiders that basically are stronger than anyone in your army. The attendant dips a needle into a vial of fluid, then sets the vial on a bench. They walk away. The vial of spider venom antidote is almost within reach. It's probably a trap, but might as well try. Fella, go for it. No, stealing. Stealing, Rodica. Steal. A stealthy tread, a sure hand, and... the vial is yours. You retreat with your spoils. Cool. It's actually not... it must be a quest item. There you go! Having a thief pays out. Immediately assaulted by this again. We're getting to such a high level of mage that friendly fire is going to do a ton of damage. Let's just make sure we hit all the priests, I guess. Most of them. So now we're going to try to kill these spiders. So they do breathe lightning, but it's not... or at least it doesn't seem to be very powerful lightning. So maybe the electric spiders aren't too bad. I mean, they shouldn't be as strong as a dragon's breath, you know. But sometimes. It's fine. Next room. A drow candidate stands before an altar, his knife at the throat of a bound slave. Other drow urge him to cut. Of course we save the slave. Who do you think we are? Bella, kill! Christiana, nuke! I'll just smack somebody with my mace. Alright, here we go. That's fine. That did not hit very many of them, did it? Come on, resist everyone! It's just a level 2 spell. We should be resistant. Dang it, Pixel! Alright, well that was about 5%, right? Like, that's... It's not optimal, but it makes sense. I got you, Pixel. Don't worry. There you go. Apparently it does hit adjacent ally. I thought Dispel Magic only worked on one target, but I guess it has a small area of effect. Alright, Pixel. Revenge! Suppose I should end the episode soon, too. We'll finish this, left side of the map, probably, and I'll call that a good episode. Okay, and sure, some more arrows. Probably nothing worth it. Random encounters, you know. You see Trined untying the slave. You want to come along, Trined? I don't mind a return engagement. She's the one that fell through the hole, if you remember. The slave thanks you and leaves. Cool. A word of advice, says Trined. There are lots of guests here. I recommend you call yourself Marcus's people. I'll be your drow guide. Okay. So, unless she's tricking us, we've got Trined back. And I think we'll call that here an episode. So we basically cleared... We've basically cleared the left side of the map. I guess we'll fight another Pet of Callista's first, though. I know it made it sound like the pet was upon us quickly. As long as it doesn't get an ambush round, or like a surprise round, we should be okay. It's not that tough. Missing? You're not supposed to miss. Why did I bring Trined along, right? Probably all trash. Alright, I'm just thinking... Was one of these rooms safe to rest in? Probably not, right? We'll just save it here. Let's get fella his level up, and then we'll call that an episode, I think. Congratulations, more spells, my friend. Yeah, you may be noticing that your single class characters are leveling up like crazy at this point. Pixel should be enjoying the fruits of his labor pretty quick too. One of the things is, as you can probably tell, clerics level up much quicker than magic users. I think it's 200,000 experience per high level for cleric and like 325,000 for mage. If you had a pure fighter, it'd be like 150,000 and they just level up insanely fast. But it would do them no good at all, as well, even Shinga doesn't get much out of his. Anyway, we're going to call that an episode here. I'm pretty happy with our progress. And I will see you next time for more drow fighting, spider slaying adventures. See you there.